everyone. I am VJ, and this is VJ's Crochet. This is also WIP It Wednesday, where we get to share our works in progress. Welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome to my returning subscribers. Welcome to my channel members. And if you are catching the replay, thank you, Team Replay. I appreciate it oh so very much. Um, how is everybody? It is hotter than a witch's you know what in a brass you know where. Yesterday we had a road in Cape Girardeau that buckled from the heat. Well, today we had a road down by the arch that buckled. I thought that's why they laid it in plates and put the little thing down the middle so it wouldn't buckle, but yeah, it buckled. It is seriously hot. This is our Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, fourth day with a heat index over 100. Yeah, I'm not liking this. I was born in July and I'm not liking this in June. We got fam in the house. Good morning, Sam. I can't wait to see what whips you have got to show us today. I can't either because you all are so flippin' talented. And thank you for reminding everybody to hit the like button so YT knows that people actually watch me. There is Laura. You are Wonder Twin number one. My day is okay. It's hot. It's hot. And Shorty just says, "Can we go outside?" And I'm like, "No, it's too hot." And she's like, "I want to go play outside." I said, "Honey, we're going outside early tomorrow morning before it gets this hot. Right now it's too hot, but we'll be outside." I had to retype. I spelled your name wrong. Everybody spells my name wrong. It's okay. Because it's pronounced Jay. I just put the I there just because I want it to be different. I want it to be different. I avoid that by just typing VJ a slacker. I just use the at sign and the first two letters and select the person, which is hard to do on the phone. That's why I don't like doing chat on the phone because that means I actually have to type. Yeah, no. And I can't do this on the phone. Give me a keyboard. Just make it simple. Give me a keyboard. Dinky Jen. Happy whipping hump day to all and chat. I'm being pinged. Good to see you. How hot is it going to be today? She's not going to have a lot of heat, I don't think. There's my cousin Shelly. Are you feeling better? I hope so. And there's my cousin Michelle. My cousins are coming in back to back. Please hit. Uh, Michelle, are you feeling better? I had Shelly who wasn't feeling good, and Michelle wasn't feeling good, and I think I just developed a tummy bug. But I ate stuff last week when my brother was here that I am not used to eating, and my system is like, yeah, no, we're done. Jen says, not too hot, thank goodness. We have unsettled weather here at the moment. Tell it to settle down. Goodness. That's good, but not good. Yeah, the weather's really crazy. Aida, welcome in. Thanks for coming. It is good to see you. And now that I see you, I remembered that I forgot to go over to your IG yesterday to see the three things that you dropped. Let me write myself a note because by the time I end the live, the brain is just, thank you for being here. They say a mind is a terrible thing to waste. I'm not wasting it. It's just it's not firing on all cylinders. Shatika, good afternoon and blessings. You don't know what nor where. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Everybody is speaking. There's Miss Kathleen from the Bronx. I'm doing okay. How you doing? You're still working on your C2C blanket and you have water in your cup. I have water and lemon in my cup. Second, third. This might be the second. Glass of water. Victoria, you are Wonder Twin number 2. You've got me on the big screen. If it cracks, don't blame me. I don't know. And Victoria is saying hi to everyone she missed, and everybody is speaking. And Kathleen has 96 degrees in the Bronx. OM to the G. And you don't have much wind. Your humidity is low, though. On Michelle's side of the city, she's got 95. Wind is 7 miles per hour, and the humidity is 47%. Our dear Sam has 45 degrees. Girl, the wind is 5 miles per hour and the humidity is 88%. Can we find something in between? Not really, but you soldier on. Go ahead with your bad self. Soldier on. Soldier on. And Shelly's doing okay. It's going to take a while, not too long, I hope. Welcome in, Marsha Lee. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. What word? Hi, Jane. Everybody in the chat. Happy hump day. What word? What word, Marsha Lee? What word? Dinky Jen has 69 degrees. Wind is 3 miles per hour and humidity is 72%. You meant VJ. I know autocorrect is, I always call it auto incorrect because it is. Let's see. In my part, well, it was 93. Hey, it's gone down. It's 92 on my part of the city, and the heat index is 100. And Shorty wanted to go outside and play. Yeah, no, it's supposed to go down to 77 tonight, but I don't believe that it will because at 1 a.m. this morning, it was still 81 degrees. The patterns are on YT. With one of my dear, oh no, Aida, type father in the chat, please, and it will drop your channel. Yeah, it's father. Victoria woke up this morning to my hands hurting me bad. So haven't done much knitting or crocheting today. Mainly worked on puzzle and sewing things together. Put some liniment on your hands because, yeah, pain is not good. Not good. Tina! How you doing? Welcome in. So good to see you. Yeah, I'm not going out searching for dead people today either because it's too hot. It's too hot. It's too hot. I'm going to let my fingers do the walking. It keeps loading or circling. Me? Well, let me see. I've closed down everything I can close down. No, I can close this. Oh, stop. I can close this. I think I know how to find it again. That's all I can close. But on 3, let's everybody refresh and see what happens. Whoops. Whoops. Hold on. Oh, good. I thought I had just ended myself. What? Oh, Lord. 1, 2, 3. Am I better? What is... I might have to get Shorty to bring me my charge cord because I'm at, I'm at 40%. It works. It doesn't work as well when I'm low. Hold that thought. It's a shame you have to call. Would you please bring me the charge cord for my laptop? Granny? Yes. Granny? Yes. Why are you calling me? Would you please bring me the charge cord? Granny? 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 She's like, why are you calling me? Ooh, child. All right. Unmuted it. Dadgummit. Ha. Just found out new wipe out dishcloth. So we'll be picking out colors and starting nice hydration. Thank you. I've been calling my family elders to check on them. Yeah. Yeah. Because off the AC saying that they are too cold. And the next thing you know, they've passed out because their body temperatures are not saying they're too cold. This is going to be a glitchy day. I am so sorry. I'm plugged in. All the kids are home. Pebbly Pooh is spreading joy, love, and happiness and prayers for those who want and or need them. I am shutting down everything that I am not currently using. You were trying to say what, Marshall? And there is our dear Eclectic Goods. Go check out her patterns. She has some beautiful things. Beautiful. Everybody's speaking. Barbara has 89 degrees. Wind is 15 miles per hour. The humidity is 54%. It's not buffering for you. It's not buffering for you. Well, it's buffering for me. I get that little black wheel. So if it's not buffering for you, I will continue on because I have been halting so that I'm not talking to, the black screen. Yeah, girl, weather is a challenge. Yeah, rest and stay cool. You added lemon, Tina. Okay. I circled earlier, but not now. Okay. Thank you, Victoria. It was fine before. Is it still fine? Lord, technology. I think it's the new super speed fiber. I don't have super speed fiber. I have, well, I might. I don't remember. Not just you? Okay. Pebbles says my YT on the phone was doing that yesterday. Had to clean excess stuffies. Is better today. Okay. Yeah, Julie, I hit unmute and it just kept doing things. So I hope I'm better now. She's so dramatic. Sam, she is so dramatic. You'd be quicker than I know it probably. Well, see, I thought I could just call her and have her bring it to me. It probably would have been quicker for me just to go get it myself after all of that. Because I called her on the phone so that I could tell her so that she could bring it with her. But instead of talking to me on the phone, she came in here to see what I wanted, and then she had to go back to get the cord and come back. And I was like, she's very impulsive, and we are working with her on that. But obviously, we're failing, but I'm not giving up. But yeah, she's oh my God. Don't laugh at me. I'll send her to you. Don't laugh at me. She'll be down there with you. Oh, pound getting. Why are we getting? What are we getting? What happens when you do pound getting? Nightbot says nothing. Dinky Jen, what is that supposed to do? I'm confused. My kids and I used to text each other from different ends of the house. Was just easier than shouting. I used to do that when her mother lived here. We would text back and forth because they never could hear me and I was always hearing them. So I had to text them and tell them to be quiet. Thank you, Leslie. It is so good to see you. Yeah, we have to do that check on our loved ones because, we're hot and they're saying they're cold. And yeah, we found not this year, but in the past, several people who have had heat related injuries and are unalived because they turned off the AC. They were trying to save money. They didn't turn on the fans because electricity was so high. Family didn't know. Sam said the camera freezes. We get to see the many moods of. Oh, okay. I am so happy that you have yet to see me when horns are growing out of my head. Yeah. Crystal, hello, sweetheart. Oh no, baby, our heat index is 100. It was 100, and I don't even remember yesterday. It was so flipping hot. This is our fourth day in a row where the heat index has been over 100. Crystal, hello. Good to see you. And the other crystal has 94 degrees, wind is 2 miles per hour, and the humidity is 49%. I'm going to see if Nightbot has a command that gives the heat index because 94 doesn't sound bad, but I'm sure the heat index is over 100. It was buffering a bit on my end. Now it isn't. Okay, great. Saw a great one on IG, guy saying the electric company recommends 78 Fahrenheit for day and 84 at night. He says, I'm not trying to remove wallpaper here. Mine is on 75 and it just stays on 75. Because if I let it go up to 84 at night, then I have to let it run to get it to come back down. You are always so dang hot. You're sorry. It is hot, girl. It is okay. I am no longer welding. Thank God I am off work. Blanket, hello. Going to grab some apples and peanut butter for the little one. Okie dokie. Crystal wants to know how hot it is in Chi Town. You're only 80 degrees, 8 Mile. We are hotter than it is. Girl, see. Laura's got 2 coasters done of diamond painting and 4 more to do. Ooh, I hope you post them for Friday. It was the missing word in my sentence. You can also maybe say, put in the past tense. Okay. I know I'm supposed to understand that, but I don't. And we're just going to keep on moving because it's not that special. Hi, Dorcia. Good to see you. Your heat index is 107. Okay, you win. Oh, Sunitha, that is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. My stuff's not working today. I'm hitting my trackpad and nothing's happening. And Sunitha has 91 degrees. Wind is 4 miles per hour and humidity is 58%. Crystal says, I don't know why we are only 80. We are cooler than the surrounding areas for some reason. Right. You've see 75. Oh, honey, I might have to, it's a 4-hour ride. I might have to drive up there and spend the night. Like, you use that tone with me again, and I will put you in the past tense instead of unalive. You really expect me to remember that? Do you know how many months it took me to remember to say unalive instead of the D word? I don't see why they have a problem with the D word. I don't know what the big deal is. Could not find heat index, but it feels like 104. Oh, and Nightbot, you couldn't find it? Our humidity is lower than average. Our average humidity is 75%. Well, thank all that's good and holy. My gracious. OMG. Thank you, Crystal. I kept hitting it and it kept not working. My stuff is not working today. I don't know why. Maybe I have overtaxed it. Anyway, our dear darling Victoria is working on the second sock now as we speak, learning new heels and such with this pattern. I like doing color work for most things. And you are so good at it. I love your color work. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious me. Victoria, this is absolutely stunning. That is so pretty. That heel is very interesting. Is there a seam in it? I would be interested in hearing whether it rubs your foot when you put that seam in a shoe. I'm just curious, but it's beautiful. I know for some reason I was assuming that YT had a problem with it because everybody started using unalive. Like we weren't able to say the C or the P word during lockdown. I don't know why it's such an issue. I guess if I would actually sit down and read the stuff YT sends to me, I would know. A little late night reading. Barbara is trying to keep her nerves in check. I move into my new apartment tomorrow. Yay! First time living alone since 2004 for only a few months. Oh, that's exciting. Just exhale. Um, Put them in my Facebook group. The link for the post that we're using. Oh, you can. You can do it, Shelley. I have great faith in you. Victoria is doing German short rolls for it. Never tried it, so can't say. My friend gets all my test patterns. There's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. Yes, on the group page. That it is pretty, Jen. I love it. I am at a red light. You're almost home. Yay. Sam, thank you so very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the link for the actual post we're using is in the description. I try to make it as easy as I can. I try. Then we have our dear Miss Leslie, who is at work. She has a lap blanket cinnamon swirl in the strawberry swirl. Oh, well, that's interesting. So that's strawberry swirl. And it has a little blue in it. Wow. That looks like it's going to be a nice squishy blanket. It looks soft. No, ma'am, I was going to call you about it, but then I got busy with oh, we were bothering Reese, weren't we? Nope, I didn't figure it out. I don't know. I found the help page, but I didn't have the option to do it. Chris says, Barbara, do I need to add you to my elders list to go? Yeah, to be checked on. You might. It's strawberries. Shelly. It's strawberry swirl. Ricky, it is so good to see you. How have you been? Thank you for leaving your thumbprint. But before you leave, what are you working on? I will, Michelle. That was one of the tabs I had to close. I found the instructions, I read the instructions, but when I hit the create button that it told me to create, that option was not there. And that was not on my radar of things that I really needed to be worried about just because. Suze says this is going to be a cat tutorial by Hook That Yarn Crystal. Pat yourself on the back, Crystal. Crystal has some really pretty tutorials on her channel. Crystal, type father in the chat for me, please, so people can go over and look at your tutorials. That is cute. That is cute. Leslie says light pink and purple with bluefish green. But Leslie, how does bluefish green make it a strawberry swirl? And thank you for being here anyway. But that looks nice. And is it soft? It looks soft. Doretha, welcome in. So good to see you. How are you? What is in your cup and what is on your hook? Ricky is crocheting a top pattern from Expression Arts called Mandisa. Ooh, Shandy has some beautiful patterns. She really does. I hope you posted in the group. Making the top in a merino and cotton blend. Oh, that sounds beautiful. What do you mean, huh? Pat yourself on the back for your pattern. There you go. All right. So there's Crystal's link. Please go and check out her tutorials. One of the caps I made, I did live with her and Sunita. I'm kicked back on the sofa, tired today, did a live earlier, and have Bible class tonight. Oh, well, yes, you relax, regroup, and get your second win. Lydia, welcome in. How are you? Are you on your way to work? Delia, hello, sweetheart. What is in your cup and what is on your hook? And Crystal says, thank you for making my pattern. Right, Robin, whip it good. How are you? What is in your cup and what is on your hook? It is soft. Oh, great. Great. Ricky says, it will be posted in the group tomorrow or when I'm finished with it. Or, if you want, you can post it next Wednesday for a WIP. Anyways, heading out to get that elusive sleep. Okay, Ricky, thanks for coming by. It's good seeing you. Oh, you're already at work? Well, I'll tone it down. I don't want to get you into trouble. I'm glad, Robin. I am glad. Okay, and then let me see. I have to close this to pending approvals. Aida, you should be in there because you are probably friends with somebody who's already in the group, which makes you an automatic approval. Because I don't see any pending approvals, so you're good. And thank you. Okay, so back to where I was, maybe. And I've already gotten my parking pass to Granny D's. So we're going to do a VJ raid over to Granny D Thompson after this. So you don't have to do anything but sit back, relax, and put on your seatbelt because Bonnie is not here, so I get to drive. Suze is making a hat for a 6-month-old boy. Sunita, look up. We got blue. We got blue. That's a pretty shade of blue. I think I have some similar to that. I do believe. Delia's drinking her Diet Coke as always and weaving in ends on a motif poncho. Are you going to post that to me for Friday, my love? You know I want to see that. You know I want to see that. Robin has water in her cup. If you are a him, Robin, please let me know. And a Wednesday doll. Oh, I've seen those. Those are so pretty. I'm doing pretty well, thank you, Robin, except it's hotter than down under in here, and I do mean where Satan lives, because we are hot. I know. I can't wait to see it. Oh, you're off? I got off work already. Okay, so you're on your way home, Lydia? Ricky says, "Tough for the love, sending endless hugs and love to you all. Same to you, Ricky. Love seeing you." Isn't that a cute shade of blue? Said, "Can't enter as a page. I need to request via personal, not business." Oh, yeah. I forgot that's on there. Email it to me. Here, let me put my email in the chat. Email it to me and I forgot about that. When I set up that group, there was not an option that I saw to change it to people's channel names. All I had was personal names. I don't know. Unless you want to use have Eclectic be your first name and Goods be your last name, that would work. Set up an anonymous personal page as Eclectic Goods. Yeah, I could not find how to change that when I started it. And then afterwards, everybody was already in with their government name, so I didn't worry about it. Robin says, "I will make sure my seatbelt is fastened." Right. I take corners a little fast. I really do. That is a pretty shade of blue. Oh, and Robin, if you want to go upstairs to the lounge, we have leather recliners up there that have massagers and heaters. So you can set your heat and your massage. Strength to your own personal liking. As hot as it is today, nobody wants the heat, but sometimes it feels good. Oh, God love you. Yeah, I don't like summer, and I was born in July. I liked it when I was younger. I don't like it now. Susan, so good to see you. How are you? What's in your cup and what is on your hook? Is that Karen 1 pound in Robin's egg? Suzanne, are you hanging out? She didn't say, and she didn't show me the ball band because it looks like some Red Heart Super Saver I have in, is it royal blue? I wish it could be. Robin, between 65 and 75 is my comfort. Anything below 65, I'm cold. Anything above 75, I am hot. I agree. Laurie, I'll send an email of my animal blanket whip right now. I meant to do it yesterday. I understand. You are female. Yay, me. I did good. I was trying to go by your avatar, but I know back in the day, not even back in the day, men have long hair. I've got a nephew whose hair is down below his shoulder blades, and I want to braid it so badly. Flower Tammy, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? Thank you, Robin. Susan, how are you and our dear sweet sunflower? It is hotter than a you know what over here. Yeah, sip some water. I've got some. Robin says, "I think the heat doesn't affect us as much when we were children. I know it didn't affect me, but now, ooh, we." Susan is knitting like a mad woman on her knitted blanket. You are knitting a whole blanket. Girlfriend. When are you gonna put that lusciousness in the chat so we can look? I mean, in the group so we can look at it because it's WIP It Wednesday. Got time for your whip. Fall is your season and you got OJ in your cup. Our fall is about 2 weeks long. And I'm not kidding you. Robin says, yep. And then my name is Robin, so that doesn't give you a good clue either. I know, I know. And everybody is so, try not to offend, but I want to use the right pronoun. You posted your whip. Good girl. Chris said, what is Chris saying? My thing's not working. FYI, you did not. Oh, that's just blasphemy. That's horrible. You should have clicked that little link that says, I don't want to see this commercial again. Oh, that's horrible. Nana, hello, hello. Relaxing on the sofa with some strawberry mango sparkling water. Yes, it's hot. Yes, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot. And Susan is thinking of knitting some little monsters. My hat is off to you. I I do good if I can knit a washcloth. I'm serious. Flower Tammy is tired today, but for good reason. I am glad you have a good reason. Yes, and the link to the comment that we're using today is in the description. If you don't have a hyperlink, just copy it into another tab. Stop running, Shelly. I think when we are little, playing takes over. Get in here. Too cold to swim. No, it's good. Your teeth are chattering and your lips are blue. ah, Rita, welcome in. How are you? A sweater and a summer top for your daughter. We have a female Robin with 2 B's on YT. Okay. Thank you, Sunitha. Gail, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? You sent 2 emails. The second is the most current. Okay. Thank you. Rita has iced tea in her and strawberries as a snack. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. You went on adventure? Oh, do tell. Where'd you go? What state did you go to? You don't have to get graphic, but I'm living vicariously through everybody who is traveling. And the blue is another. Let's see. That was a hat by a what suit? Wait a minute. She's sending me. Okay. Oh, you forgot the picture. That's why that wasn't making sense. And here's another cat. Oh, I like this colorway. This is Basic Stitch by Lion Brand, but that colorway is cute. Is that pink, gray, and white? Looks gray to me. That would be a beautiful shrug. Oh, that is cute. I like that. Sweater, cape, poncho. Oh, well, honey, go to sleep then. Take your medication, lay down, and go to sleep because you do too much and you're not well at the moment. So lay down and rest, baby. You know what happened the last time you didn't rest. You would love fun and adventure. I hear you. Going on my phone, going swatch and eat my pizza and ice cream. Sunitha, you're eating pizza and ice cream? Is there something you want to tell us? Is there something we need to know, girlfriend? Robin says, "Oh, I want strawberries or raspberries right now. That sounds so good." Well, when I end this, I'm going to be lurking at Granny D's by the in the car because it's Wednesday and our produce truck is over at the library. So I have to go get some fruit. Sandra, you are currently visiting the state of confusion, honey. Um, if you want to really be confused, go over to Val Jean's world from yesterday. We had a whole lot of confusion going on. Mm-hmm. It's yeah. It's the other channel. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You are not a fat girl anymore. You have to say I was a fat girl. I hear strawberries, my brain goes strawberry shortcake. I used to make shortcakes from scratch. But you can't just make one shortcake. Well, maybe you can, but I never tried that. So things like that and scones, I have not made in a long time. I might make scones this fall for my kids because Shorty's never had one. Tammy is in Ohio, so we went for a walk on Lake Erie yesterday. I almost melted. Girl, it is hot. Michelle, Tammy's in Ohio. Because Michelle just got through telling us how hot it is. Ooh, and I know you're tired because you were drained in all that heat. Susan says, I ran about 10 errands this morning. We have a quiet week and I need to wash some. Oh, I love Rainier cherries. Oh my God. Those are my. Okay. Uh, I think we get ours here in about March. We only get them once a year and they're like $10 a pound. So you can only buy one bag and you're stretching your food budget when you do that. So I have not had any Rainier cherries in the last 2 years, but I love them. Rama says the last 2 days here have been nice. Now today is the start of the inferno. Where are you located? What state are you in, if you don't mind saying? Sunitha says, hush your mouth. Don't wish that on me, girl. Pizza and ice cream. One has to wonder. Well, you had one, and then 9 years you had another, and then 18 years you had another. So Nita's gonna drive down here and get me. Hubby tried to buy cake but didn't find any gluten-free, nut-free, and lactose-free. So I told him I wanted strawberries. Oh, VJ, I have slept 4 hours earlier, aka 3 hours ago. But you are unwell. So if you're tired, go to sleep. This is one time you don't have to justify sleeping all day. You are unwell. And you know what happened last time you got run down. We don't want to do that again. That I'm way over here and it was not fun for me. So I know it was not fun for you. Robin is saying to Rita, I am sorry. Gluten-free stuff is hard to find sometimes and is expensive. Rita says, just dump your strawberries in a tub of Cool Whip, num num. Oh, that would be good too. You miss your parents' scones? I made mine with raisins and nuts. Julie says, I am in Canton, Ohio. I walked to the porch and was done. When I walk Shorty out to her mother's car, I'm going to go out and pick up my mail and come back in, and that will be the end of it. Oh, I forgot I have to go to the food truck. Rita says, Robin, it is almost impossible. Would bake, but I'm sick, so no baking. Yeah, don't. Just make some whipped cream. Charlotte, hello, hello. In Detroit, we're having a beautiful weather day today, drinking water, crocheting a bucket hat with pink cotton yarn, lily craft yarn. Really? You're making a hat with I never thought about when I do lilies is kitchen and bath. I never thought about making wearables with it. That's good to know. Yeah, we hope Rita gets better soon. Dinky Jen says my mom used to love Piedmont cherries, but not seen them for years. I don't know what our regular cherries are. Oh, they're Bing. We have Rainier and we have Bing cherries. I've never seen Piedmont, which doesn't mean anything, but I've never seen Piedmont. Oh, you're in Utah? Oh, yeah, it's going to get hot there. I'm sorry. Do you would you by any chance do genealogy, because Utah is the genealogy capital of the US. Charlotte says we had two very hot uncomfortable days. Today is great. Honey, send some this way. We've been hot since no, we've been hot since Saturday. Yeah. They were $5.99 a pound at Sprouts. I don't have a Sprouts here. You sent a pic of your blanket. Thank you. Michelle says it's too hot to go to Ocean Area, Tammy. It's too hot to do anything. It really is. It was so hot here. They went to the zoo last week before last, and Shorty got sick. They had to take her to the visitor center. Dinky Jen has two different hats for two different charities. The large one is hat number 3, and I've mixed up both yarns alternatively to give a different colorway. The smallest one will be revealed with others next Monday. Okay. Okay. With your bad self. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Crystal says, not to mention store bought gluten free things taste like sawdust. It's an acquired taste, I'm sure. Rita says, I'm going to sleep soon. It is 10:36, so soon, night night. Just need to be sure mom's sleep first. Yeah, make sure mom's sleep, and then you go ahead and go to sleep. And Julie says, good night. Tammy says, no kidding, Michelle. It was bad. Thank goodness it was water. Ooh, Shelly's got a package. You do? Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Because I have not made it to Salt Lake yet, nor the one that's in Indiana. But I can do some damage here from St. Louis. Julie says, I love Door County cherries. It is a Wisconsin thing. Really? Okay. Jen says, yes, I have at least 50 cousins in Utah alone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I haven't looked to see how many I haven't and have. I'm just working on, girl. They keep coming out of the woodwork. Robin says, we had triple digits, and then the last 2 days we had snow. What? You went from triple digits to snow. See, now everybody's going to be sick. Oh my goodness. Robin says, Jennifer, we are probably related then. Okay, you two need to talk. You two need to talk. And Robin, if you have any Sartors, Bankheads, or Winstead in your ancestry, we're related. I forgot the Haydens. Haydens, Bankhead, Sartor, Winstead. That be me. Uh, Aida's done a lot of wearables with kitchen cotton. No problems. I just never thought that it would be suitable for a wearable. That is good to know. That is real. See, that's why I do these. I learn something new every time I do a live, and I'm not kidding. I learn something new. You know, they say each one teach one. Laurie says, Dinky Jen, that's a lot of cousins. It is. It really is. Julie says the cherries are only in Door County, Wisconsin. That is so interesting. That is so interesting. VJ, you can always come visit Center Hill Lake. It's the lake in my little town. You know, when I start going on the road again, I may just do that. I've tracked most of them from Family Search, and they are mostly now in my tree. I'm still going through the DNA finding people. I just found one they had labeled on my mother's side, who was actually on my father's side. Thank you, Rita. Susan says, I try to bake everything with 4 cups of flour for Ashley to avoid that sawdust effect. Oh, cup for cup flour. Yeah. Yeah. That's how I introduce my kids to the brown flour and pasta and rice. I would substitute a portion of the white with the brown until I got all the way wholly brown. Thank you, Roberta, for leaving your DNA. Oh, girl, I got my new sunscreen last month. I got SPF 100. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Because one of the Bankhead girls from Alabama went to Utah. And I was like, why in the world would she do that? But she did. Thankfully, they are distant cousins, like fifth cousins, etc. Well, that's really not distant because you've been able to locate them. Susan, a lot of times I just use almond flour or coconut flour. Yeah, that would work. Now, doesn't the coconut flour taste like coconut, though? I think I would like the almond flour better. They can't be grown anywhere else. Something about the soil. Julie, that is so good to know. BJ, you know, with those folks on your tree and mine, you can be related on your mom and dad. Well, there is that. But on Jed Match, they say my mother and my father are not related. I've got a couple of lineages that somehow or other cross over that I have not figured out yet. But yeah. I've got a branch of the family that is like that I haven't found enough records for to piece them together or sort or unpiece them together because I can't find their origin family. Cindy has next tile topper and dishcloth in progress. Ooh. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I did a red and white kitchen set and I thought it was going to be hideous. And it turned out to be the prettiest set. I'm going to have to do another one. Yeah, Shelly, you are right. You are right. Depends upon what I'm making, which flour I use. That makes sense. That makes sense. Janet, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for coming. Your mother had 6 siblings. My father was an only child, and my mother had one half sibling, and she only had one child. Susan says, I'm still working on Ashley's 49ers scarf and she's knitting it. Susan, I didn't realize you knit it. I'm going to take a break in the lounge until time for the bus to Granny D. Go ahead, put your feet up. You deserve it. Take it easy on those corners, VJ. Susan, you remember to cinch your seatbelt because you know when I get in a hurry, I can't be held responsible. That's all I'm saying. That's why we have the new chairs with the new seat belts, just because I don't want to lose anybody. Crystal says, my husband told me double first cousins sound like incest. I was like, hey, things were different back in the day. That's true. We got a lot of them too, don't we, Shelley? Jen says, I get emails from Utah reminding me to book a week's trip on their special event with the hotel next door. If only I had a passport and enough money to do so. I am so happy that they put it online because there are really too many people at Roots Tech for me to go. The red and white is the dishcloth and the gray is the kitchen topper. And your dad had 9. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. I had to count them in my head. I know you did. Roberta, your mother had 17 siblings. Oh my good gracious alive. Your poor grandmother. See, that's when I would have made grandpa sleep in the barn. I'm just saying. No hospitals. You're doing that at home? Oh yeah, no. Mm-mm. 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 He would have had to wait for menopause. Sorry, honey. Mm-mm. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Shelley says 2 of Juan's crossbody canteen bag made a little coin purse. If I can attach the clasp, I want to line it. Oh, look at you. You want to line it and stuff? You going all out there, cousin? My goodness gracious me. I love that coin purse. That is so cute. That is so cute. Barbara placed a WIP on, ooh, going to be the Simply Beautiful baby blanket, but misread the pattern and did V-stitch instead of clusters. I would prefer the V-stitch instead of clusters. I don't like clusters or baubles or any of that nonsense. Roberta says, and I never knew any of them till I was 16. Oh, well, you were traveling. I just put Olivia's WIP on the page since I'm still working on the same things. Olivia is working again. Awesome. Hi, Suze. Suze, they wanted to know what yarn was the blue for the little boy's cap. I remembered. I'm impressed with myself. I knew there was something I wanted to know. And welcome in. Everybody loves your little kitties. And Shelly has 2 of Juan's field trip tote need to attach handles, and I seem to love aligning. You seem to love aligning. Go ahead with your bad self. That is just too stinking cute. Charlotte, you love the purple? Oh, Shelly, that's really cute. That is really, really cute. Look at my cousin doing stuff. Oh, that sounds like a story we're going to have to talk about offline. That sounds intriguing. My husband's family was large, but mine is small. Grandparents on both sides. The largest family was 4, and 2 of them were only children. That's my family. Shelley says it's actually aubergine 24/7 cotton. Really? Yeah, aubergine is eggplant is purple. I'm really figuring out how to translate patterns. Go for it. The lion rewind is the bomb. Forget raffia. Really? Okay. That's good to know. Because I wanted to do a straw hat for Shorty in raffia, and Kim said it would really hurt the hands. But I'm going to try the rewind and see if the brim will stand out without me having to put wire in it. Then what time is it? I have to stop talking now. I'm going to run out of time. Shelly also has Star of Green Market Tote, kind of a grocery bag, Lion Brand 24/7 cotton in grass as requested. Only 34 rounds and straps to go. Woohoo! Oh, this is cute. Look at you getting into the bags. That would be a pretty doily, just as it is. That is too cute. You you could take that and you could make a beanie with that, or a bucket hat, a ruffle hat. That is a beautiful crown. You are welcome. And that is made from a poly blend. Okay. Yeah, I would like to do that for sun hats. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the chat because I sat here talking so much. I'm running out of time to show things. So while everybody else is running over to Granny D's, I'm gonna stop and finish the chat. Talk amongst yourselves. It's all good. Tina, here is my patchwork jacket in progress. I have to do the buttonholes and the seams and attach the bands, the neck bands, the cuffs, and the buttonholes to the jacket. Well, look at you. I was wondering what you were going to do with all those dadgum squares. And they're all different. You've got 3 different kinds of squares going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different kinds of squares. Look at you. That's going to be interesting. I can't wait till you have it as an FO, Tina. Hi, Granny D. How are you? The blue yarn is Heartland in the color Olympic. For those who wanted to know what Suzanne's yarn was. Thank you, Suze. Thank you so much. You came in just in the nick of time. Oh, Lord, we're going to have to do a part 2. I'm not going to get through all of these. We're going to pick up part 2 probably at 2 tomorrow before Dawn Aaron comes on. Because I don't want to rush. Dawn Aaron, no, stop. Crystal is making a Happy Feet penguin by Sanita. My girls are designing their tails off. They are designing their tails off. Okay. So I will go back up and pick up the chat, and then we will take the party bus over to Granny D's, and then we will do a part 2 tomorrow. I think I'll be here tomorrow. Where is my star? I starred my comment and it just disappeared. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. There we go. Nope, that's not it. Oh, well. I passed it, that's why. Hold on, everybody. I am almost there. Okay. My star didn't hold. My trackboard's not working today. Michelle says, my brother is the last in line on my side of the family. He didn't have his own kids, so he's the last one. Same with my brother. My brother didn't have any kids, so he's the last one. Darcia says, I've been home for 10 minutes, had to get something to drink. It's hot as the dickens out there. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Crystal says, I seen a nice hat pattern for a fedora style sun hat that used cotton, looked super nice. There are some pretty fedora patterns out there. There really are. The rewind is getting harder to find. Of course it is, because now I'm interested in looking at it. Oh yeah, everybody does beautiful work here. Oh my goodness, you all are so flippin' talented. You didn't notice the spiral, girl? That spiral is awesome. Like Jaxie May, skirt, just got in from my Medicare checkup. I checked out all right. Yay, Granny D. That is awesome. That is awesome. Michelle, my hubby and his brother as well, but they both had all girls. I know. I know. Those squares are pretty. Susie, okay, I said that. Girl, that you look at you and your squares. See, you've become the square queen. You really have. They are pretty. You are so welcome. Shelly says, I have done 3 squares for a gauge check on a dress that needs 100. Good luck with that. I'm here for. I've got your back, cousin, and that's behind you because I'm not. You know me. I'm not going to do it. Cindy Lou, welcome in. Thank you for coming. And we already showed yours, and everybody loved it. And you were probably here for that, but I'm always 10 minutes behind. Thank you, Aida. I'm going to show yours tomorrow. You've been busy, girl. I know. I know. We all have to fight. Yep, we all have to fight. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it. It's nice to have you here. It's nice to have everybody here. Are you really? You are now an election day worker? You really feel comfortable going out in public like that? See, I yeah, I don't like people that well. But that's just me. I'm glad you're doing that, Roberta. I really am. See, you all, yeah, that's Crystal's work, but that's your pattern. The collab girls. Years ago, went to doctor, said everything was okay. Then the next day ended up in hospital for a week. Geez, I know. I know. My brother-in-law went to the doctor for a physical, and the doctor said everything was okay. 2, 3 days later, he had a massive heart attack at work and passed away. But he had had a physical that same week. We practice medicine. We do the best we can. Roberta says, not really, but I can't expect to complain if I don't contribute. We are contributing. We're letting them know what we need, what we want, and what we desire, and what they ought to be doing. Whew, okay. I got to the bottom of the chat. I did not get to the bottom of the whips. We're going to pick up at Crystal's on Tuesday. And Honda Rica. ¿Por qué? KS. Heart attacks can be a silent killer. Yes, they can. They can. Anjali's welcome in. Good. Oh, is that what you're saying? That he had the massive heart attack and that was a Honda Rica? I never heard it called that before. How are you doing with your scarf, Angelise? Oh, that was a seriesism. Okay. I was like, what? I've been in the lounge waiting for the bus. Okay, Darcia, sit next to Miss Susan, Roberta, Mine will be an FO by tomorrow. Then I'll see yours on Friday. Oh, that means I'll be going live every day this week. Okay. No, we're not going to rain on Granny D's parade. Are we the collab girls? I kind of like that. You are the collab girls. Yes, you are. I took a shower and got my PJs on. Time to just relax. Sit back in the lounge. Just because we're taking the party bus over to Granny D's does not mean you have to give up your recliner. You can take your recliner up the Granny D has elevators. You can take your recliner up the elevator to the squirrel nest. Happy hooking, Aida. See you tomorrow. Well, no, because you're up in the middle of the night. I'll be on your channel. So went to give them heck and wound up joining them and selling 3 toys. That is fantastic. Leslie says, maybe mine too. Happy mail from Dawn arrived. Pop up first live. Okay. Mine will be a whip for several weeks. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm trying, Tina. That's all I can do is try. I want to thank everybody who has spent the last hour and 17 minutes with me. You could have spent them anywhere, but you chose to spend them with me. I do not take it lightly. Please put on your seatbelts. And we're going over to Granny's, and I'm going to be listening from the car, so behave. And we're going to take a field trip to the fruit truck. Love each and every one of you, and thank each and every one of you for sharing, because I really do. I learn from all of you. Here we go, my friends.